Hello everyone, this is Mumbai Nikhil, and today I'm going to talk about the top 14 motorcycle myths and the truth behind them. So let me start with myth number 1. Sports tires makes a bike go faster. Well, the first thing you need to know about race specs tires is how they function. Race tires are sticky and provide better grips, but only when they heat up to a certain temperature, a temperature which you will mostly never achieve outside a racetrack, hence nullifying whatever advantage you could get. Second, race tires are designed for a specific purpose, which is to perform well in a racing circuit. They are not designed for your daily commute to work. This means they will wear out a lot faster than road tires. Myth number 2. Use of high octane fuel increases a bike performance. Well, manufacturers recommend high octane unleashed fuel for high performance bikes because their engine are tuned to extract more energy by compressing the fuel to a greater degree. A regular motorcycle engine is designed or tuned to compress the regular fuel and to a much lower degree than a performance bike. Hence, even when you use a premium high octane fuel, the engine is simply not designed to take advantage. So you are only wasting your money by using higher than manufacturer recommended octane petrol. Myth number 3. Lay down a motorcycle if you are going to crash. Guys, never ever do this. How did this myth originated in the first place? During very early days of motorcycling, bikes used to have very poor brakes and tires that provided low traction. In some instances, while riding these bikes, the faster way to slow down during an emergency was to slide. Time have changed. Modern bikes with disc brakes, ABS and other sophisticated electronics and much grippier tires makes stopping a lot safer. So the best thing to do in an emergency is to apply both the brakes as hard as possible and try your best to stay upright. Myth number 4. Do not think twice your dream bike should be your first bike. Sure, biking has a lot to do with living your dream, but do think twice before buying your first bike. A 1000cc superbike could be your idea of a dream bike, but it will certainly be a bad decision for a rookie to buy a superbike. You get the point, right? Start from the basics. A recommended bike for a beginner in Europe or US is usually a 250cc or even a 500cc bikes. Most of these bikes generate around 35 bhp. Once you are comfortable on a small displacement bike like KTM or Ninja, only then you should set your sights higher. Myth number 5. Avoid using the front brakes if you are a rookie. Always remember that front brakes are more effective than rear brakes in stopping a bike. In fact, 70% of braking power comes from the front brakes. Hence, it is always advisable for a beginner to learn to use the front brakes in the right way from the start. Always remember during an emergency, apply both the brakes as this will bring the bike to a stop at the earliest. Myth number 6. Helmet breaks necks. The logic behind this myth being more weight on your neck puts more stress on it in an accident, which could result in a neck injury. On the contrary, one riding with a good quality helmet has a better chance of avoiding a neck injury from an accident than a person riding without. This is because a good quality helmet will absorb the energy from a crash, preventing it from getting transferred to the neck. I hope all you guys from the town are listening to this. Myth number 7. Couple of drinks will not affect your riding. So all the Beoda log, listen to this. You may not realize it, but drinking lowers your response time. As all of you are not Captain America, as you age, your metabolism rates come down, which means the effect will take longer to wear off. Also keep in mind that if you are involved in an accident after you have had a drink, the blame is most likely to fall on you even if the fault was not yours. Myth number 8. You can go touring on any motorcycle. Modern motorcycle a lot more reliable. Your average Pulsar might not have broken down even a single time from the time you have owned it, but this does not make it an ideal touring bike. Though it is very important to choose the right bike if you decide to go touring, and a large displacement bike is always the right choice. A 150cc bike could still make it through a very long journey, but chances of it breaking down are very real. A larger engine always takes the stress of running for a long time continuously, a lot better than a smaller engine. Beside engine displacement, you should always put a lot of thought into other aspects before going touring. The bike and the tire should be decided based on where you plan to go. Myth number 9. Non-ABS brakes are better than anti-lock brakes in the hands of an expert rider. I've heard this so many times. This may seem plausible, but studies have put to rest any argument in support of this myth. It has been scientifically proven that even the most experienced rider will stop in a shorter distance in a bike with ABS compared to a brake without ABS on a dry surface. The gap between ABS and non-ABS brakes will only further increase in the favor of ABS on a slippery surface. Myth number 10. Loud exhaust note prevents accidents. This myth is premised on the belief that a loud bike gets the attention of other drivers on the road, thus preventing an accident from occurring. This might just work during certain instant when you are overtaking large vehicle in close proximity. The noise from your bike could then just warn an unaware driver not to change lane and knock you down. Having said that, a loud horn will be just as effective in getting the job done, and it is a lot less annoying to other motorcyclists. Bright reflective clothing while riding also helps in making yourself stand out, right? Myth number 11. A fast moving motorcycle is small enough not to register on a speed trap. Well, your bike may be smaller than a truck or even the smallest of cars, but it is nowhere small enough not to register on a police radar. Even the least expensive radar hardware is good enough to detect the speed of a two-wheeler, so you stand absolutely no chance of fooling a speed trap. Bad news for all the whirly and the reclamation riders. Myth number 12. Helmet hinders your ability to perceive danger. Only someone who hates wearing a helmet could state this as an excuse for not wearing one. A helmet will certainly not block your vision. While it will certainly take a few days for you to get adjusted, once you do, you will realize that a well-designed helmet can only save you from injury and nothing else. Myth number 13. Breaking in new tires by riding them underinflated. It is only natural for a new tires to have a coating on the surface, which is the result of the manufacturing process. But do not make the mistake of trying to wear it out by riding underinflated, as this will only result in reduced grip or even cause the tires to be damaged, both of which could result in you on the ground. So always fill up the tires to the right pressure and let the natural wearing process take its course. And myth number 14. By going faster, you can decrease the front wheel wobble. This may arises due to a misplaced fact. The front wheel of a bike will wobble at a low speed due to, of course, a two-wheeler design. If you are not holding the handle or if the wheel hits a bump or a stone, this wobble will correct by itself as the bike accelerate. However, guys, wobble could be caused due to many different reasons other than riding into a bump. Damaged tire, a wheel not in alignment can also cause the wheel to wobble. A different handle can cause a wobble, and in these circumstances, going faster to reduce the wobble is not the right solution and could be a very bad idea. Instead, one should get to know what's causing the wobble and get it rectified, guys. So guys, here I am hoping this list has proved helpful in dislodging a few myths that you might have believed in. If you know any other myth, do let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And also, I have found all these things on the internet by doing a small research. Thank you for watching my video. Do click on the subscribe button and the like button if you like the video. Good luck, peace, shabakhair, bye bye.